One last point on this notion that somehow by rejecting the bill that the Senate was debating, and by the way, has not sent to us, the Senate is merely debating it. They're not even debating it yet. They haven't even proceeded to it yet. They haven't even gotten past cloture on proceeding to it yet. Why? Because it is fundamentally flawed. The bill does not do what my colleagues on the other side of the aisle were suggesting it does. So I'm sorry, you're getting punched in the head 10 times. My colleagues on the other side of the aisle want to say, well, sorry, we'll just start punching you in the head 5 times. Why won't you take that half a loaf? I'm sorry, that's not how that works.
The gentleman from Texas just took almost 10 minutes of my life, which I'll never get back, and still didn't get it right, which is basically that this move to impeach Secretary Mayorkas is a sham. There's no basis for this. Mr. Speaker, everything we have heard from the other side has confirmed that this impeachment is a predetermined political stunt. Again, this is the first time in American history an impeachment could go to the floor of the United States House of Representatives with no evidence, no proof, no elements of a crime, nothing at all. Not my words, Mr. Speaker. It's your own colleagues who say that. Again, a few more quotes. Jonathan Turley, a top Republican legal advisor, he says there is also no current evidence that he, meaning Secretary Mayorkas, is corrupt or committed an impeachable offense. Donald Trump's own impeachment defense lawyer, Alan Dershowitz, and I quote, "I urge principled Republicans who care about the Constitution to oppose those in their party who are seeking to impeach and remove Mayorkas based on non-constitutional accusations." Republican leaders told their donors, behind closed doors that they were going to impeach Mayorkas before they even began their sham investigation. They raised money off of this. They promised Marjorie Taylor Greene last year that they were going to impeach no matter what in order to help Donald Trump to distract from his legal troubles and their own incompetence. And I get why they need to change the subject. Trump was the worst president in my lifetime, probably in history. He tried to overturn the election results when he lost. He said he wants to be a dictator, quote, on day one. And he invokes Adolf Hitler, saying immigrants, quote, poison the blood of our country. The worst jobs record since the Great Depression. Told everyone to drink bleach and take horse medicine during COVID. Has been indicted more times than elected. And is currently in trial for 91 felony charges. And that's after being ordered to pay $83 million after a jury of his peers decided he was a rapist. That's the leader of the Republican Party. That's who this impeachment is about, Donald Trump. Not Secretary Mayorkas, a good, honorable, decent man. Donald Trump, a corrupt, dishonorable, disgraceful man. This is all about helping Republicans rile up MAGA voters and distracting from their inability to govern and address the critical issues facing our country. Instead of legislating, they are being led by Marjorie Taylor Greene and the extreme MAGA chock-full-of-nuts caucus to pursue their baseless, extreme, and harmful impeachment charade that distracts from actually securing the border. Do we have a problem at the border? Absolutely. Democrats and President Biden want real comprehensive solutions to fix it, but the MAGA extremists have shown no interest in working with House Democrats to address the challenges facing the American people. What we need is Republicans to stop playing political games, and that's the exact opposite of what's happening here, the exact opposite of this cynical, reckless impeachment stunt. So we're going to continue as Democrats to put people over politics, to fight for issues that matter, to try to lower costs, grow our economy, and yes, to secure our border. And if Republicans decide they want to join us as partners in government to solve these challenges, we welcome that. And if they don't, there's an election coming up in November. But I would say history is going to judge this Republican majority. But I don't think we need to wait for that. The voters are going to judge us all in November. And I think people are going to look at this fraudulent impeachment, and they're going to look at Republicans' lack of accomplishments, and they are going to vote them out because of their incompetence, their extremism, and their refusal to work with Democrats to address the challenges our country faces, including the border. And as I said before, this entire impeachment stunt is an absurd, cynical exercise in extremism. I strongly, strongly urge a no vote on this rule and a no vote on the underlying resolution. And with that, Mr. Speaker, I yield back.